Hello, and how are you doing? This is CJ Atemo, and we are on Wisdom Moments on K24 with me one more time. Have you had a great week? Are you having a good day today? I hope so, and I hope that even if you're feeling that you are low, lonely, or you're feeling broken, I hope that by the end of today and the end of this week, you will be far much better. You will be energized, you will be revived. And I'm hoping that even just the session will invigorate you in every way and every aspect. Well, have you subscribed to the YouTube channel? I always begin with asking that particular question. So if you have not, kindly go right there, CJ Atemo on YouTube, and subscribe, set notifications, watch the various videos that have been uploaded and the ones that will be, and then share, like, post a comment right over there, and we'll be glad as you just help us keep on building this clean and positive content, getting out over there, helping people by transforming them, inspiring them, motivating and empowering them, among other things. Well, for those of you who would want to connect with me on social media, it's CJ Atemo everywhere. That is on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and connect with me as well on LinkedIn. There are those who feel that the only way that they can communicate is via email. We've got our email address right over there. That is cjatsol@gmail.com, and that would be so good and so great. Another day that I feel like just doing a shout out to Articulate Media for the production and the work that they do just to cause us to have this quality work coming out over here, Wisdom Moments on K24. I've been talking about growth this week, personal growth, and I've shared a few things, few pointers that would help you to just, attain personal growth. I said, number one, that growth is intentional. The number two, I said it needs to be inward out, so that we don't just focus on what is outside. Sometimes people will say, I have grown because now I am no longer in a one-bedroom house, I am in a three-bedroom house. Or someone will say, I've grown because I have more money right now. I've grown because I am now married. I've grown because I've raised a family. Well, all of that is good, but all of that is external. If you're not growing on the inside, you probably have not grown, and whatever is happening on the outside may crash when the weight on the outside is greater than the weight on the inside. So if you do not have the emotional capacity for what is happening in your life on the outside, if you don't have the mental, intellectual capacity for what is happening around you and on the outside, then you probably may have a crash, and that would not be very good for you. So it is important for us to know that growth needs to be, inward out as well. Then I did mention yesterday that growth needs to be inclusive. The word there would have been balanced, but since I'm using the word letter I, it needs to be inclusive. Every area of your life needs to experience growth. They may not all experience growth the same way and at the same pace, but it's important for every area of your life to experience growth, and not just the areas of your life, but the people around you. Because if you're growing alone, then somewhere along the line you will be very isolated, or you will have to find new people with whom you need to interact and transact. Sometimes setting up those new networks is not very easy. So the people around you need to grow as well. If you're a leader, if you're an owner of a business, if you're an employer, if you're a manager, whatever it is, whatever position you may have, if you have opportunities for growth, then make sure you're growing with the people that you have around you, because only then can you have sustainable growth. So growth has got to be inclusive as well. But today I want to say something else. My number 4 is that growth is invigorating. Growth is invigorating. And this is more the reason why you need to have it. That just means that it energizes. I have started up so many things in life, or rather I've started a number of things in life. I nearly feel that I have a call to startups, like I'm always beginning something. And I really enjoy the processes of starting things. It's not the easiest of processes. Sometimes you feel like, you just wish you could take over something, or just wake up and have everything in place. But I still enjoy the processes of just seeing the seed growing into a tree and then producing the fruits, and then you begin to have a plantation and then a forest as well. And every time you see the growth either of the organization, the people, the dream, the vision, there's a certain sense of energy that comes with that. See, when I start up things and then I begin to build them over time and stay disciplined and consistent on them and grow with them, when I do that, I am stretched in everywhere. I'm stretched emotionally and mentally. I'm stretched physically. I'm stretched financially. I'm stretched in administration. I'm stretched in skill, in my gifts. It's easy to do something once and leave it. If you have to do it continually, you have to keep on defining what is the next level, what's the next stage, what next should come in. So you have to keep on facing the challenges that are ahead of you, raising the people that are with you, and trying to open up opportunities to everyone and trying to make sense out of everything that is happening. It's a stretch that grows you. But then when I look at, after a while, the work that we have done in the various spaces, I feel energized. And the energy to do the next thing probably usually will come from what we have seen in the last thing done. Because every time there is growth, you feel that things are possible. When you look at where the seed was and you look at where the harvest is, it begins to invigorate you and make you know that every small thing, if given time and paid attention to, if there's intentionality and there's discipline, if there's commitment and there's consistency, if there's the right attitude towards it and the right people around you, that it can grow to become anything. Now, when you see how something has moved from one level to another, you begin to believe for the next level, because you keep on asking yourself, how far can this go? The energy that comes with things just growing is amazing. That if you were used to just starting up things, if you're used to growing things, if you're used to walking through the process with things and people, and you see just how they bring life and light to you, nothing can take away that joy, and nothing can take away the kind of fulfillment that comes with that. That's why somebody will wake up every day and go to look for street children, or somebody will go to a place and look for the homeless, the old, the needy, and just be around them. Now, sometimes it looks like that's a lot of problems that they're trying to solve. But then the energy that comes from the fact that these lives are changing cannot be gotten anywhere else. No amount of salary would invigorate them like that, because they find purpose. See, when growth is combined with purpose, it is just an amazing combination that it will help you stay on course, but it will give you energy to keep on going. Ladies and gentlemen, every time you experience growth, you get energy. You keep on telling yourself you can do the next thing and the next thing. When I wrote my first book was very difficult for me because it took long to publish. I first of all looked for publishers everywhere. I kept on getting discouraged for many years. In fact, that book was written 15 years before it was ever published. It took me 15 years, and I saw people publish their books, and I saw people, just come up and write stuff. And I am this kind of a person who would self-critique so much, and I kept on feeling like this is not yet the time. But when I did the first one, and then it started selling out over there, that very first year, I was able to bring out up until book number 5. In fact, I say to myself, I'm not doing any book anymore so that I don't saturate the market. Let the books that I've done go out over there and be sold. So I had to hold myself back. Well, recently I've just done my book number 9, and because I had to pace myself all that while. All this in about 4 years and something. But because the first one came out when growth was experienced, then I was invigorated. Growth is invigorating. Till the next time, it's CJ Atemo. Keep it right here on Wisdom Moments on K24.